words, English words, are full of echoes, memories, associations. They've been out and about, on people's lips, in their houses, in the streets, in the fields, for so many centuries. And that is one of the chief difficulties in writing them today. They're stored with other meanings, with other memories, and they've contracted so many famous marriages in the past. The splendid word incarnadine, for example, who can use that without remembering multitudinous seas?
Say exactly what the Bloomsbury group was?
Well, it really consisted originally of 13 people, 3 women and 10 men. 9 out of 10 men had been at Cambridge, at Trinity or King's, and it so happened that after I came back from Ceylon in 1911, we all went to live in Bloomsbury. 13 people were the 3 Stephens, Vanessa Stephen, Virginia Stephen, and Adrian Stephen. Vanessa Stephen married Clive Bell, who was a member of the original group, and I married Virginia. Then there was Lytton Strachey, Maynard Keynes, Roger Fry, Duncan Grant the painter, E.M. Forster, and Saxon Sidney Turner, who was in the Treasury, and Desmond McCarthy and his wife Molly, who lived in Chelsea.
So they were all people of very widely differing talents.
We were simply a fortuitous aggregation of friends who happened to live together. And I mean, some of us were politicians, and some of us were artists, and some of us were writers.
He's literally nobody. He's written enough to like drive him nuts. Yes, he has. He's a Spencerian as well, which means he's crazy. Like fashions himself. No. He writes a really long time in history. So anyway, I mean, yeah, I regret second grade essays. I could do it before exam. I'm writing them.
The human world is made one. All the countries are losing their distance every day, their boundaries not offering the same resistance as they did in the past age. Politicians struggle to exploit this great fact and wrangle about establishing trade relationships. But my mission is to urge for a worldwide commerce of heart and mind, sympathy and understanding, and never to allow this sublime opportunity to be sold in the slave markets for the cheap price of individual profits, or be shattered away by the unholy competition in mutual destructiveness.
Now, I remember spending some dark and easy winter days during the First War in the depth of the country with Lytton straitjacket. After lunch, as we watched the rain pour down and the premature darkness roll up, he said in his searching, personal way, "Loves apart, who would you like to see coming up the drive?" I hesitated a moment, and he supplied the answer. Virginia, of course.
To combine new words with old words is fatal to the constitution of the sentence. In order to use new words properly, you would have to invent a whole new language, and that, though no doubt we shall come to it, is not at the moment our business. Our business is to see what we can do with the old English language as it is. How can we combine the old words in new orders so that they survive, and so that they create beauty, so that they tell the truth? That is the question.
So often, in the past 10 years, I have had to prophesy evil. But now, a great weight is lifted from us, a great tension relieved. There's no danger of the exchange falling too far. There's no danger of a serious rise in the cost of living. The worst I should expect would be a return to the prices of some 2 years ago. But meanwhile, British trade will have received an enormous stimulus, much more than most of us have yet realized. It's a wonderful thing for our businessmen and our manufacturers and our unemployed to taste hope again. But they must not allow anyone to put them back in the gold cage where they have been pining their hearts out all these years.
I remember one evening, as we were jumping about naked, she and I, in the bathroom, she suddenly asked me which I liked best, my father or mother. Such a question seemed to me rather terrible. Surely one ought not to ask it. However, being asked, one had to reply, and I found I had little doubt as to my answer. Mother, I said, and she went on to explain why she, on the whole, preferred father. I don't think, however, her preference was quite as short and simple as mine. She had considered both critically, and had more or less analysed her feelings for them, which I, at any rate consciously, had never attempted. This seemed to begin an age of much freer speech between us. If one could criticise one's parents, what or whom could one not criticise? Dimly, some freedom of thought and speech seemed born, created by her question.